Outside the window, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and the rain poured down like a curtain. In the dimly lit rental apartment, a pungent smell of blood wafted out. The neighbors smelled the strange odor and called the police. Anne and Captain all quickly rushed over in the rain. Pushing open the door, they saw the room in a mess, with furniture overturned. The victim was lying in a pool of blood, with a fatal wound in the chest and the blood already congealed. The scene was filled with a spine-chilling silence. Just as Anne and Captain O were carefully examining the scene, they heard faint sobbing in the corridor. Following the sound, they found Liu huddled in the corner, her eyes filled with terror and her face pale. After Anne gently comforted her, Liu stammered, I came back tonight and seemed to see a dark figure rush out from here. It was too fast and I didn't see the face clearly. Captain O looked at her intently and asked, Do you live near here? When you came back so late, did you notice any in your sons? Liu nodded tremblingly, but hesitated to say more. The next day, Anne and Captain O were conducting door-to-door investigations in the nearby Letchable market. Suddenly, Anne noticed a familiar figure Wen Ming. He was sneaking around in the crowd, carrying a bulging bag in his hand and glancing on from time to time. Anne signaled to Captain O, and the two quietly followed him. Wen Ming seemed to sense something was wrong and quickened his pace. At the corner, he suddenly threw the bag into the trash can and took off running. Anne and Captain O were not about to let him go and give chase. The alleys were intricate and complex. Wen Ming took advantage of his familiarity with the train to turn left and right. But Anne, being young and energetic, gradually closed the distance. Finally, they cornered Wen Ming in a dead-end alley. Wen Ming leaned against the wall, gasping for breath and pretending to be calm. Why are you chasing me? I haven't done anything wrong. Anne stared at him intently and said, If you haven't done anything wrong, why are you running? Someone saw you near the homicide scene last night. Wen Ming's eyes started on and beads of sweat formed down his forehead. Back at the police station, Wen Ming's psychological defenses crumbled under the weight of the evidence and pressure. He confessed that he had only been hired to go to that apartment to pick up something and had been paid a large sum of money. But he really didn't know there would be a dead person in the room. Following the clues provided by Wen Ming, Anne went to find Liu again. With Anne's patient persuasion, Liu finally told the truth. It turned out that when she came home, she had bumped into Wen Ming rummaging around in the room. Wen Ming had threatened her not to say a word, and she was too scared of getting into trouble to tell the whole story at first. After some in-depth investigation, Anne and Captain O identified the mastermind behind the scenes again involved in underground illegal transactions. They led the police force to raid the abandoned factory where the gang was hiding. After a fierce confrontation, the criminals were all caught. With the case solved, the gloom of the rainy night finally lifted. Anne looked at the city lights, knowing full well that the path of safeguarding justice never ends.